Yes, and Ray, we can't talk about Constant Spring Football Club without talking about Danny Lynn. Pretty much bringing football uptown.
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle.
Greetings, sports fans, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, the channel of undiluted sports content. Your favorite analysts are here to share their feedback on the latest happening in sports. Now, the football fraternity is in mourning following the passing of Constant Spring Football Club founder, owner, and coach Maurice Lynn passed at age 73. He was widely known in the football fraternity for spending a whole heap of years, 3 decades, I think. A lot of contribution to all area of football uh, with Constant Spring. Just give me a feedback, Rocky.
Yes, Kurt. Danny Lynn was a legend, especially in the KSAFA region. Contributed a lot in terms of the development of the Constant Spring Football Club. You're talking about the football field that is used a lot by ISA in terms of a schoolboy football as well as for the masters competition, and would have guided Constant Spring to a lot of trophies in the KSAFA. You're talking about the Jackie Bell trophies and the various knockout trophies, as well as to a final, I believe in 94, 95, playing against FIBA in the National Stadium. And as such, Danny would have contributed significantly. I want to just give condolences out to the family of Maurice Danny Lynn on his passing.
Yes, and Ray, we can't talk about Constant Spring Football Club without talking about Danny Lynn. Pretty much bringing football uptown.
Yeah, and also improving the infrastructure. That is one of the main things. When you drive past Constant Spring Football Club grounds, you can realize how much effort and money went into it. And one could say you almost didn't get as much help. Is from his own resources as much as possible. And now is a testimony, a nice ground to show of the works he had done in football, especially for that community up there.
Eddie.
Yeah, again, RIP Maurice Lynn, a legend, as Brookie said earlier. When you mention Constant Spring, you have to mention Danny Lynn. When you mention Danny Lynn, you have to mention Constant Spring. That's the way it is. He has developed the community and developed young footballers in that area as well. And he have done well over the years, and like to big him up.
Higgins, you have any memories of the Dust Bowl that it was before Danny Lynn took over?
It was, yeah, as I said, you actually cued my point. It was a big Dust Bowl before, he got sponsors coming in. You could see where they put their ads on the wall. He fenced around the field. I don't know where he got the good grass, but he got the grass on the field and those big pretty lights. He turned that spot into a decent commercial spot, similar to the golf club across the road. So kudos to him and his achievements in that area, and I'm sure he's missed by everyone in that area because of everything he has done for Constant Spring.
Danny Lynn was involved in all areas of sports, but you, as a budding footballer, you had personal interactions with him. Just tell us about that. No?
Yeah, RIP to Maurice Lynn. But before I go into that, there are some names in the football fraternity when they mention, the club is with it. When they say Spanner Dennis, that is Santos. Somewhat, and when you used to say Andrew Price, you're talking about Boys Town. You understand? And when they say Danny Lynn, Constant Spring. Yeah, on one occasion I went to I used to play for the Stone Hill football community, and I went down there to try my talent, and I caught up with him, and stuff like that. But just wasn't my night, because at that
Come
night.
Come on, Taryn, tell us about it.
At that night they were trimming the squad, they were getting ready for the I think they had just dropped down to Major League. I think they got kicked out of the Premier League and they got to the Major League. And they were training now, cutting the squad to prepare themselves for the Major League. And I went down there to try my luck, but No, it was not. It was. I
Danny
wasn't
cut
ready
you.
for that.
Danny was
Yeah, I
an
wasn't
honest.
ready. Yeah,
Danny was an honest coach.
Danny
Honest
said
coach.
no. Danny said, but one thing I like about him, he love youth. You know, he invested in youth. You know, and the KSAFA piece can be a testament. You have a lot of ballers come out of KSAFA piece. I remember one good one, my good friend Skillo. You know, good
Yes,
baller,
killer.
Daddy Lynn. Yeah, Daddy Lynn really groomed that fellow. So he loves youth and produce a lot of players. So RIP, so Daddy Lynn, you know, condolence to his family also.
Sports DTM would like to thank Danielin for his contribution to all areas of football. And we want to say condolences to the family. We also like to hear your comments on the passing of Danielin, synonymous with the Constant Spring Football Club. So if you have any fond memories of Danielin, you can just leave that in the comment section below. And of course, we want to be part of the DTM family by subscribing. It is important that you join the family so that you can get all the hot topics that we're pushing out. All right, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to join the family. It's Sports DTM. Be blessed.